Hello and welcome back to Gilbert's Repairs. Today I'm going to replace the reversing light switch on this 2006 Ford Ka. If you found it useful today and it's given you the confidence to do the job yourself, could you please like, subscribe and share. Right, let's get on with it. Okay, the reversing light switch is just down under the front of the car. And he's just there on the front of the gearbox. So I was servicing the car last week and I noticed the oil around here. I'll give it a wiggle, look, and it fell apart. So the first thing I need to do is get the end of the broken switch out of the socket. So let's have a look what we got. Oh yeah, so we just depress that little tang there, press that, and then pull. That's the end of the switch, so that's the broken bit. So that's the socket that's part of the car there. And this is it's only a 2-wire, look. This is the end of the switch. And the other part of the switch is still in the gearbox there. That is a 22mm spanner. So we're on a 22. Funny old size. So we get them up there. And just crack him out of the gearbox. So there's the switch there that gets depressed. So this has come apart. Right, so here's our new switch that's complete and attached. You can pull it and it doesn't come apart. Our old switch, this was the fault. When I seen it, it was weeping oil and it just come apart in my hand. So good spot while I was servicing the cars, prevented a failure in the future. So all you've got on these is 2 wires in there, 2 connections, and the switch is just this detent ball. So when you put it in reverse, it probably makes the switch, and then when you take it out of reverse, it lets go of the switch. Very basic. The reversing switch I took out didn't have any sealant or any copper washer or anything around it, so I'm going to put some PTFE tape around here just to prevent leaks. Just going to put a bit around the threads. Don't know whether it needs it or not, but we'll give that a try. A little bit of PTFE. And here's the part number of the switch I've got from the motor factors. Right, let's pop him in. Right, so we just reach up there, pop him in the hole, get him started. Yeah, I can feel that PTFE tape grip in there, so that should hopefully prevent any weeping. Just spin him in. You're doing them up in a clockwise direction. Don't spin in by this plastic because you probably shear it off. It was obviously weak because that's what happened to the old one. So we just tighten him up. So we're just going for just a firm nip on this. I'm just going to leave it at that. We don't want to get too carried away with this because it's aluminium, it's soft aluminium. So then we just reconnect the electrical plug. Just press him in and wait for him to snap shut. There he goes. Yep, so I heard him latch. Pull him back, pulling back and he doesn't come off, so he's firmly latched. And all I'll do is give him a squirt of brake cleaner around that area to get rid of any oil residue. So then when we go back to it, don't tell the wife I got her kitchen roll again. Don't tell her. She does shout at me quite a lot. Okay, so we just let that evaporate off, the brake cleaner. So when we go for a test drive, we can come back and check for leaks, whether it's weeping around the new switch. That's effectively the job. Very, very basic, very easily achievable by the home mechanic with literally one 22mm spanner. Okay, there we go, all finished. I think you'd agree that is a very, very simple job to carry out by anybody. The reverse and light switch, it was actually working, but now it's going to have a bit of a long-term future. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, and it's given you the confidence to carry out the task yourself, could you like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time.